for Nigerians and other Africans, both at home and diaspora. This is your favorite channel, Time-Based Africa, the channel that gives you news tips on issues around Nigeria, Africa, and sometimes around the whole world. Today we are going to look at the issues that is trending in Nigeria. The issues in particular are the suspension of the Nigerian Labour Congress indefinite strike or planned indefinite strike, and the issue of Atiku Abubakar's request for the statement for result of the President Tinubu from Chicago State University. So Atiku and the issue of the sack of Nasarawa State Governor by election petition tribunal and asked the INEC to give certificate of return to the PDP gubernatorial candidate during the 8th March gubernatorial election. So Nigerian Labour Congress has been planning for an indefinite strike which is supposed to kickstart today, 3rd of October 2023. But yesterday late night, the NLC and the federal government of Nigeria reached an agreement which led to the suspension of the strike. Among the agreements reached by federal government, Nigerian Labour Congress, and TUC, Trade Union Council of Nigeria, or Trade Union Congress, are that federal government will pay 35,000 across the board to all federal government workers for 6 months, pending the review of the national minimum wage. And also, part of the agreement is for the federal government to set up a committee that will review the minimum wage within this 1 month. At the same time, federal government also agreed to release 100 billion naira for the purchase of gas-powered buses that will be used for transportation across the country. Also, this was announced by the Minister of Labour and Employment, Barrister Solomon Lalong, and signed by NLC and TUC presidents. So at this joint, we have to say that Nigerian Labour Congress have fought for its members, which it has done the right thing at the right time, since the NLC and TUC leadership are meant to protect the interest of their members. So now at this moment, the question to be asked is here. Nigeria is a country with more than 220 million population. I'm very sure this population, or the population of the Nigerian workers, will not reach 20 million. So who will fight for the rest of the 200 million Nigerians, or more than 200 million Nigerians that are also affected by the fuel subsidy removal and the other issues like foreign currency unification, foreign currency exchange rate unification, which cause a lot of hardship? Who will fight for them? So Nigerians, they have their representatives that they elect from various constituencies. Such people should stand as the voice of these Nigerians at any time. But it seems there is nothing coming from such members on this issue. So Nigerians, they have to ask the individual members at the National Assembly, at the Senate, what are they doing to ensure that they too, they get something that will serve as a succor to the hardship faced by them in their various walks of life. So these members should be responsible for fighting for Nigerians as Labour and TUC fought for their members. So at this joint, let's jump to the second issue, which is the issue of Atiku Abubakar seeking to have the uh, educational statements or result statements or educational record of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu from the Chicago State University. So a US court gave an order to the university, and the university released the statement to Atiku yesterday. So this statement will be used by Atiku as part of his evidences at the Supreme Court to alias his against the election of Bola Ahmed Tinubu after losing at the tribunal, presidential election tribunal. Now the case is at Supreme Court, and such information will be used as part of the evidence by Atiku. So a lot of Nigerians are now talking about that, about what would be the fate of Tinubu as Atiku got such statements. The next one is the election tribunal issue, a gubernatorial election tribunal in Nasarawa State. The tribunal sacked the Nasarawa State governor, which is APC governor, and directed the INEC to withdraw the certificate of return and give a new certificate of return to the PDP gubernatorial candidate during the 18th March gubernatorial election in the state. So shortly after the ruling, the governor of Nasarawa State had a press conference which he said he's still the governor, and he urged the people of the state to be calm as he's taking the case to the appeal court. So let's wait and see all such things. Nigerians are seeing different things at this moment, and we will continue to bring you a tip on whatever happened in Nigeria, no matter how little it will be. I'm very sure it will be beneficial to both Nigerians at home and diaspora. This channel will also continue with the issues on different online businesses, which will also help you in at least putting more money into your hands so that you at least settle your problems, which it always aggravates day by day in Nigeria due to some economic hardship we are facing. Thank you very much. I always remain Abbasani. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and recommend Time-Based Africa for your friends, family, both in Nigeria and other African countries and abroad. Thank you very much.